What is going on, fellas? And welcome back to the Director of Football Journeyman with me, FoggyPlays, on FM21. Today, we are taking on Schalke in one of the most important games of the season. If we lose, probably aren't going to win the league. Actually, almost guaranteed to not win the league. And we're taking on Spurs in the second leg of the quarterfinal in the Champions League for a place to play either Barcelona or Valencia in the final. If you do go on to enjoy the episode, do make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. It makes a huge difference to the channel. Right, fellas, so as I said, we are taking on Schalke, the team sitting fourth in the league. A win today would keep us in the race for the title. Probably, it's super slim. We have a tiny chance if we don't win our game today, and Bayern Munich and Hertha both win theirs, we can't win the title anyway. But at least if we win today, still potential. Hertha play Borussia Dortmund, so we're hoping that Borussia Dortmund can defeat Hertha. I have mixed feelings. I'm a Hertha fan, so I kind of want them to win. And we take on Spurs in the second leg after beating them in the first leg. But since you were here last, we have lost to Hertha, which was quite frustrating. 3-0, they were just a lot better than we were. Our defence just didn't do the business. Nemanja Collins had an absolute mare of a day. Televsky didn't play well. Frank Eigler, our saviour this season, did nothing for the entire game. It was basically just useless. Then we played Borussia Mönchengladbach. I gave Karim Adeyemi a start in this game because he hadn't played many games and we were lacking right wingers. We picked up an amount of injuries and suspensions and whatnot, and he started, scored a brace, and Televsky also scored, and Al Salman got one for himself as well. Al Salman has scored 6 goals this year, I think it is. Yeah, 6 goals from centre back. Not too shabby. Then we played Wolfsburg, beat them 2-1. Hillenbrand and Abdel Latif scoring for us as well. That was a close game. Wolfsburg did take the lead, and we did the business over them. Unfortunately, Latif picked up an injury in that game, which was less than ideal, seeing as how he was in red hot form. But then we played Spurs, and 2-1, Hillenbrand and Televsky both scoring goals for us. Spurs, to be fair to them, probably should have scored more than one, but they didn't, and that's the most important thing. So we go into the final, or the second leg, with a 2-1 advantage, and then Valencia beat Barcelona in their game. So it's looking pretty tight. Tottenham do have an away goal against us, so when we go to Spurs Stadium, which I'm assuming is still the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium, no, we need to go to facilities. Yeah, the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. We still haven't. We're not guaranteed anything. But for this game, we do have Ulrich in starting a goal. He's in quite good form recently, as you've seen. He's played pretty much every game since João Felipe picked up his injury. Don't know if that happened in the last episode or if it's happened since, but he's out for another 8 weeks, which is fantastic. Abdel Latif, as I said, is out for another 3 weeks, and Bojangles is out for 5 more days. So hopefully he's back in time to take on. He's not going to be back for Spurs, but he might be back for Bayern Munich. Hopefully. Bojangles, very important player for us. So Ulrich starts in goal. Grau and Coops as our wingbacks. Edmundo and Al Salman starting at centre back. Edmundo hasn't been great. Kulikov has been in poorish form as well. We don't have an awful lot of central midfielders, so he is starting today alongside Hillenbrand, with Adeyemi, Televsky and Orlando starting behind Eigler, because, well, Eigler has scored 29 goals this year. How could I not start him? I'm hoping Adeyemi can do the business again. He was pretty poor against Wolfsburg, but potentially he could step into this game and go, do you know what, I'm going to win this one for the lads, even though he's broken my heart many times. Qualify for the Champions League, it's not really motivated the players as much as I was hoping, but we're going to point our finger and say that I have faith in you to make a difference today. Everyone is going out there with faith, at least. Recent form for Schalke: 2 wins, 2 draws, and a singular defeat. Whereas we are 4 wins and a loss in our last 5. it's going to be an interesting game. Schalke have already had a shot. They have a free kick and it's just gone wide. So as it is right now, game is still poised. Eigler not fired up. Everyone else is. SO4 versus BO4. They have had the majority of the possession. We've had more shots on target, which is not saying an awful lot when we've had 1 and they've had 0. But it's been a very quiet game so far. Very, very quiet game so far. Are we only going to get one? Okay, second highlight of the game. Adeyemi wins the ball back, but can't keep a hold of it. Schalke. Edmundo boots it clear. That's what you want to see. Edmundo doing the business. I might move Eigler to the right wing and put Adeyemi up front. I want to try something different. Ulrich just does fantastically well. He's wise beyond his years. Orlando cuts inside, gets it back to Hillenbrand, and Hillenbrand's put it past keeper. I think it took a deflection off one of the Schalke players on the way in. That would be the only reason the goalkeeper was going in the direction he was. So we'll just have a look at the highlight and see what happened in it. Because it did look like it was going to go to the other corner. Yeah, it hit the defender's left leg and curved around. That's interesting. I want to see. Oh, we're not going to be able to. Okay, yeah. I'll sort that after the half time. I'm going to point the finger and say capable of even better. Nobody cares. Okay. This is fine. Point the finger and say I'm not happy with Eigler's finishing. Because to be fair, he's not done anything. But we're going to swap Eigler and Adeyemi for the second half and see what Adeyemi can do up front and if Eigler can do something off the wing. Since he got his new contract, Eigler has gotten lazy. League table, that's what we're looking for. So as it is right now, we are 3 points behind Bayern, 5 points behind Hertha. If Hertha draw, we can't win the league because they have a better head-to-head than us. And they have better goal difference. So, and as it is, they've got an easier draw towards the end of the season. So I'm not expecting great things. Putting Adeyemi up front hasn't worked. We're bringing Abdullah on. Put Eigler back up front. See if he'll be able to do something in the attacking positions. Do we have anyone on the bench that could make a difference here? Could bring Overton on. Play him as a Mazzella. I've decided as well, I'm giving up on him being a striker. If he's going to stay at the club, he's going to be playing as a central midfielder. Just because he's not done an awful lot this season as a striker, and he doesn't do much as a lone striker anyway, because he only has 7 finishing. Schalke do have a free kick in a very, very nice area, and Noir Ryan absolutely smashes it into the back net. We're going to demand more. Going to go, not very attacking, just going to go attacking. This is not ideal. Okay, Abdullah with a free kick. Can he find Al Salman, who jumps like a salmon? He doesn't. It gets cleared away by Bayer. And Schalke are 2v2. Oh, Noir Ryan. Schalke have done nothing. Nothing this entire game. And now they've taken the lead. Okay. Okay, this is fine. This is fine, right? Okay. Complete forward. Advance forward. Pop you here. Make you Mazzella on attack. Let's play Mega on attack. Televsky's not having a great game. We'll take him off. Bring on. I didn't really want to bring on Sekrovic, but we're going to. Sekrovic isn't fully fit, but this is what we have to do. We're going to go more direct, extremely high, no longer working the ball into the box. Distribute over the top, distribute quickly, take long kicks. This is how you know that you're struggling. Just throwing everything at just throw everything at them. See what happens. Will something stick? Nobody knows. We're going to go complete wing backs on attack. Everyone is gone. Just go mad. Anything less than a win. And the final episode of this season will be completely pointless. I'm going to put Grow as a wing back on attack. Just can't really do the complete wing back thing. Sweeper keeper on attack. We're literally just going balls to the wall, very attacking. Berate the players. And everything is looking a bit done. Oh, we are so lucky that Omer dinked it straight into Ulrich's hands. Come on, Sasha, get the ball forward. Finds Abdullah. Can't find Hillenbrand. And Noir Ryan hits the post. Okay, we still have a chance. There's still time. Come on, at least get a draw. Sekvik. Oh, Sasha Ulrich, go back. Go, run. Why in sweet baby divine Jesus did Schalke not shoot there? Grow finds Eigler. Oh! He puts it over. Sasha Ulrich gets forward. Grow. Who was Grow trying to pass it to? I wonder where Sasha Ulrich is for this throw. Grow gets it across. Oh, Kubel. Kubel gets it. He's just going to hold on to it. No. Sekrovic hits it down. Edmundo Sekrovic, Al Salman, trying to find Overton. Goes back to the keeper. Come on, make a mistake, keeper. Oh, Grow wins the header. Overton turns and burns. Can't find Orlando. Oh, no. Coops gets it to Sekrovic. Orlando finds Abdullah. Oh. To be fair, we didn't deserve to win the game based purely on XG, but most of their shots came after we went super attacking. So that was shocking. Televsky weren't at your best today. Grow, to be fair, Grow had a great game, but he was the only one. Everyone else played like Trash Panda. So less than ideal. We haven't seen the Hertha result yet, but we can't win the league anyway. I'm pretty sure we're at best going to finish second. And then Bayern still have a game in hand. So we're going to find out in just a second. I think we needed to win. A disappointing collapse. We were never really in the driving seat anyway. Admits to tactical naivety. No. We weren't tactically naive. We just weren't good enough. Schalke are within 2 points of us now. So the Hertha game hasn't kicked off yet. It'll be kicking off in 30 minutes. But as it is right now, we can't win the league anymore. We can finish as low as 5th. So Borussia Dortmund could still catch us, depending on the result against Hertha. Because if they lose, they're 6 points behind us. They do have a bit of goal difference. I'm not looking forward to this. Right. We're going to jump forward to the Spurs game. Don't go anywhere. Right, fellas. So now it is time for us to take on Spurs. We are travelling to Spurs to try and get into the final to play Valencia. Valencia absolutely smashed Barcelona at home. 3-0 to go through 5-1. So if we can win this game against Spurs, which is going to be a difficult one, I don't expect us to just walk this game. Ooh, it's going to be interesting. We did just lose to Schalke, which is, exactly what you want. We also can't win the league anymore. We can't even finish second, I don't think. Yeah, we can't finish second anymore either. So maybe we just do one game in the next episode against Stuttgart, because all we're doing really is just trying to get third, and one game should be able to confirm that. It's just very annoying. Just disappointed. Bayern beat Frankfurt 3-1 and Hertha beat Borussia Dortmund 1-0. So Hertha, if we beat Bayern Munich, it makes Hertha's title clinching situation all the more easier. And if anyone's going to win the league this year, I want it to be Hertha. So We're continuing with Ulrich in goal, Grau and Coops as our wingbacks, Edmundo and Al Salman in the central defence, Kulikov and Sekrovic as our central midfield. Sekrovic can only play 75 minutes. Please remind me to take him off, because I will forget. Abdullah and Orlando out wide, with Hillenbrand behind Eigler. We do have a couple of interesting situations. Bojangles could sit on the bench. I don't really want to risk him, so he's not going to. I hope that is not something I regret. Because if it comes to us losing, my head will be like, well, what if we had played Bojangles? Could Bojangles have done something to help us? We'll have to wait and see. This is a good Spurs side, to be fair to them. Donnarumma in goal is, it's Donnarumma. They've Rainier, Regulion, Fatty, Esposito. These are all pretty good. Harvey Elliott's on the bench. Like, these are pretty decent players. So we're going to thrash our arms and expect you to come back after the match as finalists. Demotivated Edmundo. We're going to point our finger, though, and be like, I have faith in you to make the difference. And I'm going to say to Eigler, I expect quality finishing. He doesn't care. We had to drop Adiemi because Adiemi was so bad in the last game. I did toy with the idea of changing my centre-back partnership multiple times, but decided Edmundo and Al Salman was the best partnership to go with. I've been proven wrong. Less than 5 minutes into the first half already, with Esposito splitting the two of them, and he had two players closing him down, and still managed to score there. Sekrovic with the ball, Hillenbrand heads it straight at Donnarumma. Oh, please, for the love of Jesus. We need to beat Spurs. We need to beat Spurs. Ansu Fati, who is probably going to be out to play rather well today, because picking my team for the Spanish, or for the World Cup, or the Spanish World Cup, and he's not a nailed-on starter. Donnarumma. I have never seen that happen. Oh, we don't do long throws very often anymore, and I think that caught Donnarumma off. It just trickles into the back of it. If we don't win this game after that, oh, I am going to be so sad. All right, let's come on, demand more. Who was that? I didn't see who it was. Maybe it was Hillenbrand. Yeah, I think it was Hillenbrand got ahead. What's Hillenbrand doing so deep? Esposito offside? He was. Okay, Esposito was offside. I can't believe Donnarumma did that. I can't believe Donnarumma did that. So we've nullified Spurs' away goal now, which is good, unless they score more goals than us in this game. If they score 2, it goes to extra time. I'm going to thrash my arms and say I'm far from pleased with what I've seen, because I'm not overly impressed with what I've seen so far. I'm going to put my fists and say I think you can still improve. I'll point my finger at some of the players. We're going to make a change to what Abdullah is doing, because he's not really getting involved. Orlando, I'm going to swap the two of them to inside forwards. The inverted wingers don't seem to be working all that well. Abdullah is playing quite poorly, so there is potential for Adiemi or Overton to come on, and potentially Eigler moving out to the wing, depending on what the situation is at the time. But we will worry about that when we get there. We also have to take Sekrovic off after 75 minutes, so that needs to be remembered. 75 minutes. Ulrich. It's two ends of the spectrum for the goalkeepers. Donnarumma, 30-something-year-old, probably 31, 32 at this stage. Oh, penalty. And a red card. Referee, send him off. Who was it? I can't click. I clicked on the wrong player. Vieira. Oh, he's on a yellow card. Ooh, maybe he could get sent off. Do it. We're just... Oh, yes, it's definitely a penalty. Yes, send him off. Double jeopardy. He's on a yellow card. It was a disgusting tackle. Get him out of here. I'm walking here. Okay, he's not sending off Vera. Oh, he did. Vera's off. Come on, Igler. Oh. But Igler picks it up, gets it back to Coops, Sekrovic, Coops, Orlando, finds Coops, gets it across Sekrovic. Oh, it's just gone wide. Right, we're going to demand more. We're a man up. I can't believe Igler missed the penalty. Oh, Coops gets it down to Al Salman. Orlando whips it across. Can't find Abdullah. Sekrovic. Igler. Orlando. Hillenbrand. Oh, Orlando. Yes. Did not see that one coming. Woo. Beautiful build-up play. Hillenbrand is so unlucky, and Orlando is just the quickest to get to the loose ball. It is time we have to make a change. Sekrovic, to be fair, he's actually not struggling as much as I thought he was going to be. We're going to take off Abdullah though. Bring Adeyemi on. Fingers crossed this doesn't go terribly wrong. We're going to bring Overton on to play on the left side of midfield. We're going to put him in as a ball-winning midfielder. Yep, Hillenbrand, you can be an advanced playmaker on attack for the remainder of the game. See if that'll get you something. We also don't have a goalkeeper on the bench, so I'm expecting Ulrich to pick up an injury at some point, because that is normally how it goes. Orlando, beautiful tackle. Morgan still keeps a hold of the ball. Harvey Elliott's on, and Coops heads clear. Igler's picked it up. Finds Sekrovic, who's going for a bit of a jog down the wing. Penalty. Oh, Romero keeps it in. Pedro Vitor finds Espacito. Sekrovic wins the ball back. Hillenbrand. Kulikov, who has had interest from Bayern Munich recently. Orlando's true. We're going to the final, boys. Probably. I'm not gonna talk too soon. Okay. But we are winning. Grow gets it across. Can't find any Bear player. Glenn Coops with the tackle. Edmundo. Grow. Back to Edmundo. Grow. Gets to Kulikov. Oh, Kulikov. Edmundo. Esposito. Back in the net. Yeah, okay. Shouldn't have celebrated. Okay, sorry, FM gods. Okay. We haven't won yet. Okay. My heart is racing. If I had a heart rate monitor. That was just such a poor pass. Why, what are you doing? Move back to balanced. Give the lads a bit of praise. They're delighted. Sasha Ulrich with a goal kick. 4 minutes remaining. Ulrich, can he find Adeyemi? He does. Kulikov puts Igler through. And Donnarumma with the save. Yeah, as you can imagine, Kulikov not having a great... Oh, Donnarumma pushes that one over for another corner. Kulikov misses everybody, but thankfully Grove's there to pick it up. We are going to make our final substitution, which is going to be Kulikov coming off. We're going to bring on No. Hillenbrand can move back to midfield. Make him the advanced playmaker, just on support, just chilling, just big chilling. Kulikov's coming off, and Televsky is going to come on as an attacking midfielder on attack, because even though he's learning to be a shadow striker, his attributes are changing nicely for an attack midfielder. We have beaten Spurs 5-3 on aggregate, 3-2 on the night. Thank you, Donnarumma. You did us an absolute worldly of a favour. Igler unfortunately missed the penalty, but we've won. Congratulations, lads. You've all dreamt of playing in the final, and now you're going to be doing it. I'm delighted for y'all. That is fantastic. We've made it to the Champions League final. 2 years ago, we won the Europa Conference League. Last year, we won the Europa League. This year, we're playing the Champions League final. This can only mean one thing. We are winning the Champions League. We've got nearly 11 million for playing in the European Champions Cup semi-final and winning the goddamn thing. Qualified for the Club World Cup. Haven't managed in the Club World Cup yet. In the beta I could have, but I didn't. We're taking on Valencia. We're travelling to Italy to the Stadio Olimpico to take on Valencia. We're going to be the away team for it. Orlando moved him to an inside forward, and the man turned into an absolute monster. The director of football has mentioned recently that we should potentially try and sign him, which, you know, I can kind of see that. The guy's been fairly important, but we do have Bojangles and Jefferson Victor, who could play as well. So I don't know if he'll be signing him. Then again, we don't have any money anyway. So unless Man City are willing to sell him to us for 16k, we're not buying him. So that is where we're going to end this episode. Next episode will be probably just the Stuttgart game, because like I said, the league is already confirmed. We're not going to win the league. Best we can do is finish in third, and the Bayern Munich game could potentially be enough for us to just finish third anyway. So we'll come back for Schalke just to see how everything's gone on in the league. We might do a little catch up on some of the leagues around the world, and then we'll do the Champions League final against Valencia in the episode after that. So if you have enjoyed this episode, please do make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. I apologise to all Spurs fans for Donnarumma. Tweet at him, say, I can't believe you did that. But thank you very much for watching, fellas, and I will see you in the next one.